shirt?
Yeah, goddamn look at his shirt, please.
Wait,
I
I
had to look at it
I've showed him many times.
17 times today.
Change the number.
Yeah. You want more?
Nah, later.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're already recording?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We gotta do the intro.
Oh, why?
Because you said I had to.
I know. It's your job, bitch.
It's the only one I've got.
Go!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Beer, The Buy, and The Beautiful. How are we doing today, folks?
Hair down.
Ass out.
Long hair, don't care.
2 days in a row I've had my hair down. That's all I've
Show us your goddamn shirt. Yeah. Where'd you get it? Walmart.
Walmart.com.
Not a sponsor yet.
Rajankel.com.
I wonder if Walmart carries Bojangles.
Anyway, I've never looked for those there. What are you talking
I
about?
found them. They're just all used.
I got my wife there, actually.
All
We're in
All
Junction.
used. Yeah.
Mary.
Oh, boy. How's everyone doing? How long has it been? A week?
Yeah.
You guys okay?
2 days after Christmas.
You guys have a good Christmas?
Wait, it's coming out way after New Year's because Jason got engaged.
I did.
I about threw up a little bit in my mouth right there.
I
Saying it.
haven't quite worked myself up to say congratulations to Amber yet.
I messaged her.
Did you?
Yep.
I don't even
You
message
dirty.
you guys. I don't message anybody.
You don't. You
know
do not
that.
communicate.
I'm a bad communicator on the phone.
Unless it's Morse code.
Beep 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 beep. You know what I said? I said, "Fuck you, John."
So can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Sure.
Okay.
He gave
What do you
her
would
a
like to
ring.
know? Yeah.
Like, I want to know the setup and how it was and what y'all did. I mean, I kind of saw pictures and stuff, but
It was in Tennessee. What city
Pigeon Forge.
was it?
I was there.
Really?
I-
When?
I
Going
drove through.
Yeah.
Dirty bitch.
I drove to Sweetwater and back.
Why'd you drive to Sweetwater?
That's where Travis lives.
Uh,
I was getting messages from everybody while I'm driving, and I'm like, plus I was like, I'm not answering these guys. I don't ever. Anyway,
you don't answer anyways.
tell us about that day.
Okay, so.
Okay, so.
No, it's not.
I'm waiting for another
Hang
tobacco
on.
piss.
Hang on. So I know they don't know, but so the Titanic Museum and all that was that the day
Yes.
before.
Yes, that was the day
Okay.
before.
You went there?
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
That was fantastic.
That's the one I want to go to. Was
Really?
it easy to get in and out?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've heard like it's hard to get tickets there sometimes. And
Well, it's like they do get really busy, and luckily, since we chose Friday was pretty open. I know Saturday and Sunday, Christmas Eve the day before, like it was pretty much they had it limited to like they only had like 10 tickets left to get in.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty packed out. But Friday was
So
pretty
during
easy.
the
Like,
week, if you're gonna go, would probably be the best.
that's
bet?
probably the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, who cares about that? Let's talk about this.
I just noticed something.
Oh,
Go. No, go first. It freaked me out a little bit.
Okay.
It's in here.
Anyways, so we went to lunch. Like we kind of just went out of the cabin that morning. We went to lunch Saturday afternoon.
Whoa, cabin! What kind of cabin were you in?
A log cabin.
Oh. Shout out to Abe.
Now, did she have any idea?
No.
None at all.
Not at all. Surprisingly enough, I thought she might figure it out, but no, she was actually completely surprised.
Wow. So
Yeah, so we went to lunch, and after that, we went and did like a.
this whole thing.
Okay, she's the whole thing. Hey, we got a 7 minutes shoosh, non-shoosh necessary period.
Okay, I got 7 minutes on the timer.
Go.
So, went to lunch, and then after lunch, we went to there's a mirror maze up at the Wax Museum up there, at the whole like Hollywood kind of area.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of attractions and shit. So we went to the mirror maze from there because it was right beside the restaurant. And then we went to what's called the Island, which is kind of like the downtown Pigeon Forge thing. It's like where the river forks, and it sits right in the middle. A big Ferris wheel, all kinds of shit, all kinds of stores. Really nice beef jerky store.
Shush.
No, I was going to say shout out to Jason.
That was too many
Come on.
jokes. Too many jokes on
You
that.
can't shoosh me. I said no shoes necessary period.
So,
You started talking. I had to
Part of her Christmas was going to be, of course, the whole Build-A-Bear thing. So we went to Build-A-Bear, and she built another little Harry Potter bunny. So we leave there, and we're going, and we're, like, this whole time I've set up with the photographer, and, like, she's supposed to, like, me and her have been kind of planning this whole thing out. So she's texting me, like, let me know where she's at, she's on her way, all this kind of stuff, so we had a little bit of time to kill before she got there. So we went to this candy store that was next door, and we're looking around or whatever, and finally the photographer texted me that she was there. And she actually brought somebody with her. So, so then I'm kind of like, telling her that, hey, we need to get back to the cabin, because we got to, because I did tell her that we had, like, dinner reservations that night, that I was going to do a nice dinner. Didn't tell her why.
Yeah.
But, so I was telling her, hey, we got to get back to the cabin, we need to, shower and everything, change, and, So, so we leave the candy store, and we're walking by the big fountain that's in the middle, which I'm sure you saw in the videos and pictures and all that. We're walking by the fountain, and so the photographer and her helper are both there and acting kind of like they're just tourists. They're just there, like, taking pictures and kind of looking around and shit. So I hand my phone off to her helper, which is actually her mom. So I hand my phone off to her mom, and I'm like, hey, you mind taking a picture of us real quick? And so her mom actually starts recording at that point. And so instead of taking pictures, but of course Amber thinks, we're just taking pictures, and that's the moment, whatever. And then they both kind of give me the nod, and then when they give me the nod, so when I turn, do the whole one knee thing and all that,
It's awesome.
Yay. So, did everything go as planned?
It did. Like,
Wow.
I was
Like
actually surprised.
Everything was on time and everything
Yes.
went.
Somehow, like,
See.
I kept thinking, like, fucking 2AT.
I just. What? Nope.
Yes.
No, I would have not. Like, okay, something would have went wrong for me.
Well, see, I was, like, no joke, I was nervous the whole fucking day that something would, because I'm used to that shit. Like, I'm used to something's gonna fuck up.
Yep.
So that's the only thing that, like, I was.
You did! Okay, no, shoes. Okay, there
I
it
still got
was.
2 minutes.
Okay, God, I'm so sorry. Manual edit.
Fuck it. Yeah, so like I was fucking like nervous as shit the whole day. That was the one thing I was scared was gonna give it away because like she could tell that something was up.
Yeah. Like, well, you good?
Exactly. Yeah. Like all fucking day I was like, I'm good.
Oh God. Okay. Please go right.
Don't shit yourself. Don't shit yourself.
Hopefully she brought the purple one.
That's why I didn't shit myself.
Cleaned it out beforehand, baby.
I'm still in.
What? Oh!
It's plugged up.
Oh, I'm leaving.
No! We just started. You can't. Well, you can, but don't.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so freaking cool. We're waiting to DJ your wedding for you, so.
Oh yeah. You didn't see it.
Come see a DJ.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Open-
I will
open
not
bar, right?
need to be shooshed.
No
I will
shooshing.
not need to be shooshed. I will
You're gonna
only
be on
make
your best
fun of
behavior?
you.
That's our job here, too.
Look at him looking like a busted can of biscuits.
Yep.
No?
You can't.
Why?
Well, yeah, you can. Fuck it, I don't care. There's got to be some
I don't
ground
know.
rules, though, right?
Yes.
Because we
Yeah.
know you differently than other people know you.
Okay, so how we're planning on doing this is like, instead of date, yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before we can do that, because like we're gonna make sure everything's like,
Sure.
save some money and make sure
it's
everything's
gonna
fucking
cost
like
money.
Shut up.
Weddings are fucking stupid now.
yes.
Like, okay, not even weddings. You could have just a simple wedding, but a
Yeah.
venue.
You can go to the courthouse if fucking want.
Yeah,
But,
the venue is what
We'll,
gets.
we'll MC
Have you
that
seen
shit,
the
too.
fucking like barn venue? That
oh yeah, the one because there's a couple of them. There's one like
okay, so
there's
hang on.
one like out towards Mooresville.
If you from my house take a right at that red light,
Yeah.
and then go out through there like you're going to Gastonia.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
big ass sharp curve.
Yeah.
Where it like splits off.
Yeah.
There's
Before
a
you like go to Kings
fucking-
Mountain or not.
Yep. There's a fucking billboard there. That's the
Okay.
only reason I know about it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of theme y'all have. It's probably gonna be in Hogwarts.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
sort of Harry Potter castle or something.
How did I know?
Take a train that goes to whatever.
I mean, I enjoy it. I'll dress up as Voldemort and throw fucking fire at them.
Who would that be? Haggard? Haggard?
Yeah. You better get it right.
I don't.
Well,
Time to start. I'm
you better start reading and watching movies. Because we gotta be prepared.
Those are two things
We'll get you a pet dragon.
I have one.
Yeah.
Those.
Barry. Shout out to Barry. Over there.
Anyway.
Water. Oh yeah, what?
No, he's got a bad dragon. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a bad one.
Oh yeah.
Flappy.
That's why you don't poop.
That's true. So I'm always plugged.
Okay, what are we talking about? We're still on you. This is your thing. We gotta fucking shout you out and be nice and not shooshed.
Time's up.
No.
So
I
after
I had a shoosh and so I gotta give you 2
she
minutes.
said yes.
Uh-huh.
Right, I don't want to spoil it for
Oh
everybody.
gosh.
But she said yes.
Hey, so when he first told us, my thought was, what if she's just like, not right now. Like I love you, but I want to be with you.
But just not yet.
What if that happened? You just jump in the fountain.
Punch her in the
Probably,
mouth.
Just jump right in the fountain.
Punch her in the mouth. Jump in the fountain.
Why? Punch her in the mouth first.
Then she said no. That's a fuck cuss. Why you cuss me? Pow!
No, what? Seriously, what?
Sorry.
What was that?
I am the disruptor.
Yeah, you're good at it. You're the best. But then she said yes, and then what? She
Sucked his dick.
not at the fountain.
You don't know.
Later.
Oh God. Okay. Bravo, sir.
Did the photographer and her mom come back with you guys?
No. So, ow.
You were thinking it.
I wasn't.
You were
I
thinking
was
it.
not.
Wow.
You're like, eh?
Nope. I got nothing.
Wow.
It's like, hey, we both like y'all. How you doing? We just got engaged on this Sunday. I made a table for 4 at our
Log
restaurant.
cabin.
You gonna see my log cabin? Okay, go. No, shut up, John. He did that.
He did.
Stop it. I've been pretty tame compared to what I normally
That is true, but still not.
Anyways. Yeah, so after that, of course, then, we were walking around, still walking around, because we really didn't have to be at the reservation that early.
Was she like, ha 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 to everybody?
No.
Oh.
It was more of a shock thing.
I would
She
have
doesn't
been.
know anything.
I would have been. Who cares? Look, I got fucking engaged, bitch. Are you engaged? No.
Okay.
This is my man right here. Sorry.
That's what you would have done.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah.
A lot of attention on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Anyway, so we walked around a little more, and then we found back to the cabin.
Wait,
You changed
did
clothes.
she cry? Did she freak out?
Ugly moose cry.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she was gone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling her an ugly moose tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Amber, you ugly moose. What's that mean? Ask Jason.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Actually, you know what? Fucking do it.
Tell me what to fucking do. All I know is
I say stuff like that so you will do it.
Hold on. All I know is she.
Yeah, I saw that picture. And then I didn't hear anything much after that.
Like, okay,
A lot
so.
of crying and weeping. And
Yes.
And it's not just Amber, but any woman. Is that just like I've seen that so much I gotta do it? Or is it just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there a thought behind it?
Yeah, or just a
Or is
reaction.
it, yeah. Because a lot of things we do,
Yeah.
or I do on this show even, are because I've seen it and I'm like, fucking bigger.
Wow.
So it's a reaction.
Yeah,
Not a
well,
thought.
it's
No thought at
I
all.
don't think a lot.
Just a what?
Alright, go.
Anyway.
Crying.
Crying. Yeah,
Ugly
of
moose
course, it
crying.
starts, ugly moose crying. Then, of course, phone calls, messages, all that kind of shit. So,
Did anyone else know?
We did.
I mean, other than us.
pretty much everybody did.
Except her.
Well, duh.
Okay.
She's
I
real
did the whole
smart.
classic
though.
thing. I wouldn't talk to you.
I what? I gave her a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
I was just telling them.
Around the way
She's
there.
real smart.
Anyway,
I was trying.
No, she doesn't.
So we go back to the cabin, of course, change clothes and everything, go out. We went to actually a Brazilian steakhouse. Tried the reservations at, so we went there.
Brazilian.
And I emailed them whenever I sent the reservation, weeks before.
Did you have another surprise?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This motherfucker. Okay, I wouldn't went that deep. Yeah,
Hey, but it wouldn't have been.
I was there.
He's not even done yet. He's got more.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I would have been done at fucking. Hey, we got a log cabin. Will you marry me?
That was it.
Yeah. Now we're going to eat some.
Some Brazilian.
Okay.
rice.
What'd you do there?
All right, I emailed. I've been talking to the manager for weeks before we went. Of course, told him the plan, told him what we were doing or whatever, and then we're coming there afterwards. That's when I set the reservations up for. And so he asked what her favorite dessert was. Of course, her new favorite thing is she's gotten real big on creme brulee. That's her favorite thing.
Yeah, that's just good.
Yeah. So they actually made her a personal creme brulee. It's it wasn't a dessert they normally do, but they actually did had his chef figure it out and make it specifically for her.
That's
and,
awesome.
Yeah. So that was it. That was the last surprise.
Until the bedroom.
Oh yeah, that's it.
There's probably no surprises there.
Surprise! I got a red one now. Yeah.
This is a bigger one.
This is your ring. This is my ring.
No, he was gonna Statue of Liberty.
Lower the rings.
There you go. Grab it, girl. Strap it on in there. Oh God!
What happens in the cabin stays in the cabin.
There's some log trucking going on.
Trunk dicking? What?
Yeah. Been a while.
And then that was it. It was the night ended well, and then you left, and
Yeah, we
you
went
guys
back and
never
back to
spoke
cabin.
about it since. That's the only.
That was,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, when we got back, because we stopped on the way back through Sunday. I, of course, had to stop with my mom and my sisters, and of course, had to show off there, and then went straight back to her parents, and we got back here, and you've been fucking all over the place since.
Yeah.
Not fucking all over the place.
Damn! McDonald's bathroom. Fucking truck stop parking lot.
Tennessee Welcome Center.
Don't even get me started on the Waffle House. They made us our own fucking omelets, baby.
Creme brulee omelet.
Crib omelet.
I don't know if I trust any cream at Waffle House.
It was yours. What are you talking about?
Special sauce.
Or, hey, you like these eggs? Yeah, that's mine.
Unfertilized.
Anywho,
The egg wasn't his. The cream was, you stupid. She has eggs. Oh, that's next time. I'm just going to make fun of that baby so much.
That baby doesn't even know. No idea. That baby's clueless.
Neither does his parents.
I'm scared.
It's a little Waterhead retard baby. Okay, no.
Can't say
What? Which part? Waterhead.
Any of it. Any
There's
of it.
popping and microwave. It's wrong.
Don't be popping babies in microwave.
I'll throw off the roof.
Throw it off the window. Yeah, out the window.
She's gonna have the baby in the toilet, tossing out the window. God. Okay, this was a happy story, and I ruined it. Like always.
It's what you do.
Hey, well, I will say this. I didn't know all of the story. Good job.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like, hey, buddy, I know this is a weird email. I'm getting engaged this weekend, and I want you to make a creme brulee.
So he went above and beyond your expectations.
Yes! He went above and beyond what I would do, I think.
Have you proposed before?
When?
At all?
So I've been married one time.
Right. I didn't know if there was an actual proposal.
So I walked into the barracks room that I lived in, and my ex-wife was sitting in there, and I said, "Hey, you want to get married? Fuck this. Let's go."
How romantic.
And we went to the courthouse.
Nice. That's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that story at all. That's the way it should be. Did you ever?
No, that's the way it should be.
You had to think for it just a second.
No, I didn't have a ring.
No ring either. Wow.
I don't think I ever got her a ring either.
No.
Yeah.
Corporate ring companies.
Yeah. Goddamn big diamond out here.
Big diamond. Big blood diamonds.
Let's see, this mom was my grandmother, so
Right.
it isn't heirloom.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's not even dead yet. He just ripped it off.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Like, come here, bitch.
He dug
Give
it
me that
out.
ring.
Get out.
Wow.
See these titties over here?
That's not what he said. I'm sure.
You shouldn't say that to your grandma. Who's been dead.
For like 20 years.
Oh, God. He said it to her when he was 8.
Oh no.
Damn,
One
this made
damn-
you young, didn't
I'm
it?
gonna marry his big-titted woman. You better give me that ring now.
She's gonna be 5'2" with fucking 47 triple E's.
Wow.
Is that true?
No quote.
How do you not know this? You're about to marry this woman. You do not know how big her.
Yeah, you gotta be able to buy her bras for Christmas when the fire
When
dies
she
out.
gets pregnant, they're gonna get bigger. So you have to know that.
It's gonna be so weird.
She's gonna have to have a push cart.
She's
Carry her
gonna,
around.
she's gonna be like, blue, blue.
Lulu.
I'm like, whoa, God, you calm down.
Here's something to look at 'em.
Oh yeah.
They're titties. The fuck am I, gay? That's you,
A little bit.
for you.
Yeah.
And tiny.
Do you guys want to know how I proposed?
No.
Okay.
Nobody cares. Hey, when I did that, and
Yeah.
said, oh, I had been to the fucking melting pot, you're like, oh, yeah, they're selfish. I want up everybody. We're going to great.
I was not even here when he did.
I know, nobody's this. What the fuck are you talking about? He nailed it.
Yeah, he's the man. I didn't do any of that.
Is he?
Well, he's in this case. He's.
Oh, yeah.
In the other way, he's not.
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, it depends.
He
They flip
switches.
a coin.
He's like, tonight, baby, you're the man.
Is that what you say?
No.
Just like Becky Lynch.
Wow.
You're my Becky Lynch.
She'll put on that red wig I like real good. I was about to say, does she have a red wig, but I don't want to know.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
She does not.
Okay. She should be Becky Lynch for fucking Halloween. When y'all get married.
You should be Seth Rollins coming out in the goofy shit he wears.
Tutu.
Why a tutu?
I don't know. That's the first. You said when he comes out in a. And I.
Tutu.
Yeah, I
That's the
love
first
tutu.
thing. Oh, okay. Well, there's an image for you. Seth Rollins in a tutu.
Yep.
Becky Lynch with the purple strap on.
Welcome back to the podcast where everything's made up, nothing really matters, except for the proposal that Jason did. It was amazing.
Congrats!
Congratulations. We are happy for you.
Hey, I said congrats to Amber, and he even said love you both. I know, but
You shouldn't lie to
I had
me
to.
like that. That's terrible.
I don't love her. I love him.
I do too.
All right then. Well, they're one in the Amber Nance. Sounds like Amber Lance. Ambulance. God.
How many cats?
Normal amount, buddy.
17.
I'm fucked up by. I done fucking texted a fucking photographer. And she gave me a signal and a head nod, and I got down on it. And then we went to this Brazilian steakhouse, and he was like, "See, senor, see, creme brulee, see."
I'm curious what a Brazilian steak is.
So I've seen them before, and I want to go to one
Yeah.
because they look like they're fantastic.
Yes.
Is everything
You have a steak?
tanned?
So the way they do it is kind of it's
Well,
almost
big butts.
Big butts. Yeah.
wow.
And tanned.
No,
Yeah,
no,
blacks
no,
Completely.
Yeah, no. No flamingo.
No hair.
Ow.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Anyways.
We're off on a tangent again.
Yeah. So like the way this place works is
You
you have a table and you've got
Or not the manager.
at your table you have more like a poker chip, and it's red on one side, green on the other. And so like they come out and they have like certain sides. So they bring your entire table and do like kind of family style sides. So they had fried bananas, plantains, and mashed potatoes.
I'm in.
Why would you have bananas and plantains? Just give me the plantains.
Well, I think they were just prepared too. Was the bananas were way more like they had almost like a caramelized kind of deal going on. So like the sweet part, the plantains are more just like pretty much like French fries. So, yeah, really good.
Okay, so not the sweet plantains.
No, yeah.
Because that's, I guess that's what, yeah. I guess, okay, good.
And then they came around like there was 3 different experiences you could do. You could do like just chicken, like
I got a piece so bad.
one that was like half of what they offered, like meat wise, and the other was the full experience. We did the full experience.
Shush.
I'm about to take on a beer. Everybody calm down. I wasn't. I was, but I wasn't.
The beer stopped it.
But more of that.
Yeah.
He tells the story.
So we did the full experience, which come with 16
All of
different
the
meat
meat.
discs.
Yes.
There's like 16 different ones, and like so what they would do is they come around is on skewers, and they would come around to your table, and as long as your chip was on green, that meant that you wanted more. So they would sit there and cut it off of more meat.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
So they sit there and like they cut it off for you, put it on your plate, and it was fucking fantastic.
Whoa.
Like the best thing there though was literally they had this grilled pineapple. I'm not sure what fucking season they had on it, but good lord,
It was tapioca.
gross.
So what
It's
makes
not
it?
like chunky.
What makes it Brazilian?
So it's just the way they cook the meat, and then like their your sides and stuff you get as far as the plantains and the fried bananas and stuff like this and stuff that you would normally get.
don't hear, motherfucker. Don't look at me like that.
Pause on the story.
Pause! You can't do the time outside and say pause.
I think we caught that on the way out the door.
We're gonna solve this shit today, folks.
Okay. Mystery is.
I'm real. So it's P.
Oh,
Peterson.
P. Peterson. That's my Christmas present.
Uncle. I think I knew about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said that she told you. I'm gonna try to assemble it before he gets back in here.
You'll be back in 2 seconds.
I have time. How much? There's time. The buttons you need seems to do seconds. Here, I'll take the button. Come on.
Kill someone?
It's really the turn. No,
Phew. Yeah.
it'd be cool if it was like real. Button.
You broke the seal. Now it's gonna happen the whole time we're here.
That was,
Rough.
I was not ready for that. That was, it was good.
I was saying, did something come out that wasn't supposed to, or?
Not yet.
Chunky?
It was tapioca.
Why are there pearls in it?
You were squeezing too hard.
All right, gotta continue. We're Brazilian.
Anyways, so it was just, I guess what made Brazilians, like I said, the sides that they gave you, because it wasn't typical sides. And they also had a hot and a cold bar. The cold bar was just salad, and the hot bar was like, what else was it? There's a couple of different things that are very not American. Like they had one was jerk oxtail was up on the hot bar. Shoosh.
Say it again.
Jerk oxtail.
What do you call me?
Had that
I'm trying to be
like,
quiet.
on the cold bar with the salad stuff. Had like a lot of like hummus and a lot of different other kind of things like that.
I'm not. You said something. I just laughed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously cooking the meat on the skewers and then seasoning the meat on the meat and stuff like that was, I'm sure.
Caribbean kind of flavor.
No, Brazilian.
Yeah.
You dumbass.
So
I'm
it's
trying
more
to
like-
make it. So I've never had anything Brazilian.
So like,
Except for my ass.
ow. So like Hispanic, Portugals, kind of stuff like that. Portuguese.
So imagine Mexican, but more south.
Southern Mexico.
Yeah.
Basically, just a lot of barbecue, like
Nice.
Mexican
I'm down.
barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds amazing. I want to try grilled pineapple the way you said it. That sounds amazing.
With tapioca.
Not with tapioca. Whatever special sauce you
Oh,
put in
man.
there.
Tapioca. That's what it is. Add pearls.
I don't want it anymore. No, we gotta solve a murder mystery today.
Alright, so the thing I noticed while you were telling the story
Yes.
is he didn't eat one of these,
Yeah.
and it was made by a Rothschild. So, new year, new me. We got a Rothschild fucking conspiracy to talk about next week. John done made a list and shit.
We'll have a whole
It
list.
was awesome. No, but for real, Robert Rothschild?
I don't know
The
who
fuck?
that is.
What? Do you know who the Rothschilds are?
Name sounds familiar.
They- Rothschilds?
Oh my god. Okay, look it up. You just jump down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
They basically founded, well, not founded, but Industrial Revolution, oil, fucking run everything still.
Sure, it's the same people. Maybe we'll do a show on it.
What kind of fucking name is Rothschild?
It's very Rockefeller-ish.
Yeah, imagine Rockefeller, but worse.
Worse than
Why
Rockefeller?
do we got Titanic?
I don't know, you just went to the museum and ain't anywhere, motherfucker.
2,000 names there, but yeah.
No, that whole, no.
Shush back there.
Here, it's the ghost of the Rothschilds.
Oh, the Rothschildrens. Oh, okay.
It's the basic white bitches. Who would have thought it? Because they had slaves and they could mine the Earl. What are we doing?
We're gonna solve a murder.
Wait, before that.
For that,
For that,
we have other things.
we have things.
And things.
That's the new one.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm leaving.
There's two.
Oh God, that was the third one. Why? Oh! Jason's like, I'm ready, baby. Whoa. Sounds like Chewy. What are we doing? I'm scared. He's about to chop my limbs off.
I feel like
About to turn me into popcorn.
I feel like a young Padawan right now. He's about to kill us all.
And the other one,
Coolest part is that you can actually put them together.
What?
Just do the whole dark wall thing.
Mind blown. They have to be red though.
is this what you got?
Yes, this is
You
my
fucking, you fucking child.
Yes, I am.
Rothschild.
He's like, hey, oh God. He's like, hey, I planned out this elaborate fucking proposal.
I got lightsabers.
Here's you some lightsabers. That's great. Hey, so, not right now.
Yes.
And, I mean, you can do it whenever. But, like, whatever, I need the measurements of this table.
Okay.
Length, and then up to the mic,
Okay.
and then that. Like that empty spot there.
Oh, this.
I have a surprise.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
This is a good
Don't you old lord me?
Here's a picture of John's ass.
No, it's gonna be a fountain right there. It's gonna be a Brazilian restaurant right there with creme brulee.
You went all out for this.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't you? Jeez.
You don't know.
Don't
Don't ask how much it costs.
I won't ask.
I don't want to.
Don't ask.
Okay, no. Serious question. Like about price, the restaurant.
Yes.
You don't have to say it on air if you don't want to.
Okay.
But how much was that whole experience?
So for the full experience, like what we got, it was like tip and all, I only paid $130.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not for that much.
No, because basically it's like $50 a person for like the full experience.
Yeah. And then $35 for a fucking
Hey, that Olive Garden.
goddamn dessert that is not offered normally. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's a good deal, yeah.
Not even $35 because he probably tipped 20%.
Yeah.
So it's like $15 for the creme brulee.
It's actually free.
What?
On the house, yeah.
Oh shit! And that hooked you up.
Yep.
He's like, congrats, bro. Here's a creme brulee. I'm gonna put it in your soon-to-be wife's belly.
Timer's off, so you got all night to do this.
All right, now go. We gotta do this. I feel like it's gonna take forever. And we only got an hour and 15 minutes.
Is there sports event tonight or something?
Let's do it.
Was that right? Oh, close.
8 o'clock's cut off. It's always cut off.
Yeah. Because he's got a fiance.
Oh, that's true. Now we have to. This is the
why-
last show.
Hey, that's why the Christmas episode's late. Why you haven't seen any new TikToks.
Yeah, nothing to do with family things or anything like that.
This is why he's gonna murder me.
This might be yours, Murder.
Yeah. Kill George. Kill Jason.
I wanted to do like murder theater, but it's hard to do that in this room. So I found the next best thing: unsolved.
You were gonna have to dress up and everything?
Yeah, I was gonna do like
I'm
a
down.
like somebody's dead and one of us did it or something. You have to be dead the whole time.
There's only 3 of us.
I know it wouldn't be as fun. So I figured we'll get one of these.
Colleagues like on the table.
Yeah, we could just kill him.
Hey, who are we killing?
Colin.
Oh, why?
I don't
I
know.
like him.
Well, he's not dead, but he'll be dead.
Let's kill Jacob.
Okay, we'll bring Jacob and kill him.
For real.
The more people, the better, right?
This motherfucker had on a short sleeve hoodie today. Jacob?
What?
Yep. With the hood up.
So, like what you see a fucking boxer wear
Yeah.
in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
He was rocking that shit.
Yep. Fucking arms out. Fucking hood up.
At hood. And it was the hottest day we've had in months. It was like 65 out today.
I guarantee you thought it was cool.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Jacob. That's not cool.
Not cool, bro.
You look like a fucking retard. More so than you already did. With your Down syndrome, autistic, dumb, Jew ass.
Okay.
Please tell me that paint we can take on the back of it.
I don't know, there's the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it did.
Has anyone ever played any one of these? Or done
No.
anything like this before? So I'm going to read the story real quick. And
Basic white bitches died.
basically, I'm going to read the actual police report here. Davenport, Oregon. At 4:23 a.m. this morning, a man broke into the remote lake house where 19-year-old twins Avery and Zoe Gardner were asleep.
Giggity.
The unidentified man murdered Avery and abducted Zoe before first responders could arrive. Police departments across 2 states are currently hunting for Avery's killer and her twin sister Zoe, but neither have been found. Homicide detectives Angie Cullen made a breakthrough in the case, but then mysteriously disappeared.
Dun, dun, dun.
She left her detective's
Aliens.
notebook behind, but authorities aren't sure what to do with make of it. The killer is on the loose with 2 lives in his hands. Can you solve the case and get Zoe and the detective before it's too late?
Zoe ran off with him.
That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. We got
Zo-
all the evidence right there.
Zoe killed her sister.
Wait, what if Zoe is impersonating Avery and ran off with Avery's boyfriend?
Guys, we have evidence here. We don't have to make speculations.
We can
we're
speculate all we
speculating.
want.
Okay, well, I'm going to open this.
He is the speculator.
You speculated on Brazilian steakhouse, so I'll speculate on this,
Dude, I
bitch.
speculated all over that table.
All right.
This is a evidence bag for everybody.
Evidence bag. We've got cardboard. We've got, did anybody bring a pen?
God damn
The
it.
one thing we never have in here is a pen.
No, we don't write.
Do not open until after
Nor do we know how.
Exactly.
Objective 2 and Objective 3. Alright, so those stay.
That's cool.
This is the
Boom.
property of the
Oh, oh.
Davenport Police.
Oh.
Evidence. We don't know anything about what happened here. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, we got a credit card.
We got credit cards, possibly.
Oh,
Is
photo.
that her? Oh, she's pretty hot. Alright. That could be the detective. Oh, so there are 3 suspects. We've got these 3 guys here. One looks like American Psycho guy. We've got him.
Are we following the rules? Are you supposed to do all this?
Yeah, this is our evidence to figure out what's going on in here. We have to figure out what our objectives are.
Yeah.
There's a map. Good lord.
This is kind of crazy.
It's just, I think if we kind of spread this out here to what we need to do. Alrighty, here we go. We got 911 call. We got newspaper clippings. This is really awesome.
This is kind of crazy. 19-year-old activist killed while twin sister abducted from Davenport Lake House.
Activist.
Who knows? She was all like, Black Lives Matter, and the dude was like, fuck you.
It's the bald dude. He did it.
Was the ball guy? You already figured it out. Wow. All right. So any of us, detectives here? Anybody
Any
that
number
was a
9.
detective at one point in their lives?
Yeah.
You were kind of.
Yeah.
All right. So you read that, Mr. Detective.
Alright. This is the coroner autopsy report, CR 965, case number G668H.
Objectives here. Nice.
Sex female, age 19, race Caucasian, weight 138 pounds, height 5'10".
Dang.
So,
Crime scene
scars,
photographs.
appendix removal, tattoos, yin yang. That's not. It's
Yin
tattoo on the left ankle. Description of corpse.
yang. This guy.
Victim was found lying on back with finger marks on the neck, indicating strangulation. Face flushed with severely bloodshot eyes and a small amount of blood coming from nose. External injuries. Neck bruised in several places on the front and back. Laceration on the palm of the left hand, approximately 3 inches wide and a 1/4 inch deep. Internal injuries.
John.
He fucked her in her Jesus hole.
No, I didn't.
Internal injuries. Damage to carotid artery. In neck, damage to trachea, asphyxiation resulting in brain death. Well, manner of death. Signs of a struggle in room, strangled from the front until asphyxiation took place. Cause of death, the same thing I've said 14 times. Asphyxia by manual strangulation.
Awesome.
She's choked.
All right.
Wait, we got a conclusion.
Okay.
The victim appears to have sustained asphyxiation through strangulation by hands, causing brain death within a few moments. Post-mortem scan picked up no brain activity. A deep abrasion was found on the palm of the left hand. It says deep, but let's not lie to ourselves.
Okay.
Appears to be the result of broken glass from the victim's phone. I conclude the victim used the phone as a weapon against the assailant, and the glass from the broken screen caused that injury.
Okay.
Dr. Wyatt T. Goldstein. Goddamn Jews, man.
Let's not go there. All right. This is from the Davenport Police Department. Please help. This is Jack Paulson. I'm an officer at the Davenport Police Department, and I desperately need your help. At 4:30 this morning, I responded to a 911 call from a 19-year-old Avery Gardner, who was alone with her twin sister, Zoe.
Hello?
An attacker had broken into their house on Ashcroft Lane. All right, so we're in Ashcroft Lane here.
I like how I have
Right
nothing.
here. You'll get some here in a minute. By the time I got... I didn't like that. By the time I got there, it was too late. The monster had already strangled Avery and left, taking Zoe with him. The entire Davenport PD, along with nearly every police department across the state, and I have been searching relentlessly for Zoe and the
Oh.
killer.
Yeah, laugh at me saying
What?
asphyxiation again,
Our
motherfucker.
chief homicide detective, Angie Cohen, led the investigation. All right.
Yeah,
Angie's
Angie.
not
right here.
just the best detective I've ever met. She's also my fiance.
Oh,
We're getting married next spring.
It was Angie.
Several hours ago, she sent me a text that said, I figured out the accomplice and nothing else. She hasn't replied or answered her phone since. And as tough as Angie is, I'm really worried. I stopped by our house and she left her notebook and phone on the counter, so I checked our driveway security camera and watched her sprint to the car and peel out moments after sending out that text. It's unlike Angie to leave her notebook behind, but it's clear she had cracked open the case and was in a rush. She even left some leftovers warming in the oven. Angie is in trouble, but her
try to
notebook
burn down the house.
and these investigation items are all I have, and I can't make any sense of it. She needs help. I have to keep looking for her, but I could really use your help. If you can identify the accomplice she went after, please tell me ASAP. All right, that's from her husband. This is the first thing we have to do, and this is a picture of Avery and Zoe. Good. I'm gonna leave that here for you're really looking at it.
Oh, yeah, I was. Yeah, that's because you were like,
All right. Unsolved Case Files is a game that lets you solve a fictional crime using the evidence and documentation from the cold case file. Case number, this number. Identify the accomplice. This is objective 1. Identify the accomplice. When you identify the person who set up the twins, visit the web page to prove it. All right, so there's a website here you're supposed to go to. And after you figured it out,
it's going to tell you if you're right or wrong.
right. After you figure it out, since you're tech guy, you can be in charge of that thing.
Hey, so looking here at this here newspaper article about 19-year-old activist killed while twin sister abducted from Davenport Lake House. If we turn it over, tomorrow marks 1 year anniversary of Roxanne Needle's disappearance.
1 year anniversary. Who is Roxanne Needle?
Friends and family of Roxanne Needle are planning a gathering, blah, blah, blah. So Roxanne Needle, who would have turned 18 last Friday, was camping with several friends in the Davenport Preserve, just east of Ashcroft Lake. Wait, where's that at? We got that.
Ashcroft Lake,
That's probably that, right?
That's the like.
right here.
She was last seen gathering firewood around 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh shit!
Oh, this wasn't like Roxanne. She knew these woods well and always kept in contact with us.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's a smart move, turning it over there. I never would have.
Yeah, hey, and this week's episode sponsors LJ Spruce and Company, outfitters of outdoor apparel since 1868. Too much flannel? No such thing. Hey, and if you go on down this week, their annual 20% off all flannel store-wide sale is going on. That's 114 East 4th Street, Davenport, Oregon.
Okay. This guy's a
Alrighty.
serial killer.
Yeah, he's definitely a serial killer.
Me?
No, this guy.
Yeah.
Can
Okay.
you just look at his face?
Yeah. Do you want to see the killers here?
Yes.
Let's put these guys.
Not to mention his charges include a menacing misdemeanor, stalking, assault in the second degree, disorderly conduct, unlawful entry into a motor vehicle, and animal abuse. He's a serial killer.
Bitch. All right, here we go. 5:06 a.m. First notice.
Wait, this guy has unlawful transport of coniferous trees.
What does that mean?
Coniferous.
What's coniferous?
Pine trees,
Why would...
Oh,
Christmas trees.
this guy's got a fucking manslaughter charge.
Oh God.
5:06 a.m. First notice.
Wait, this guy has a charge of luring a minor.
His ex-offender?
Restraining order, private indecency, assault, restraining order, invasion of personal privacy.
So he's a perv.
Yeah. Who likes little kids?
At 5:06 a.m., a call from Officer Paulson, new homicide case. Avery and Zoe Gardner, identical twins, one dead, one missing. Not sure which is which.
Oh, whoa.
19 years old, 5 Lakeshore Drive, not road. Okay.
Drive, not road. Drive, not road.
Got that. 509 called us Sergeant Anders. Roadblocks, 5-mile radius in every direction. Activate all Davenport PD officers and personnel. Send ABB to all state, county, and municipal departments with description of missing woman. Helicopter in the air. Contact parents and homeowners. Confirm CSI team on the way to the scene. Have Chief Valentine from the Washington State Police call me ASAP. Heading to the scene. 528 arrives at the 5 Lakeshore Drive, 2-story log cabin, entrance in front and rear, no visible signs of forced entry or exit. So not forced entry or exit. Maybe they knew him.
Hey, so
Maybe.
to be fair, the perv guy that I mentioned, Davis Bateman,
His name would be Bateman.
everything he was charged with, he was found not guilty.
Okay.
Now the 2 restraining orders were issued, and one is expired, one is open.
And also 35, 34, 29, 27, 26, 24. None of these were a minor.
No, he was luring a minor. That was his age.
Yeah, he's a defendant.
Oh, his age.
Yeah. This
Gotcha.
guy's been guilty of everything and has 150, 250, 350, 850 hours of community service.
What about your guy?
He's been convicted of guilty of everything. 200 hours of community service, 6 months in prison, plus about $2,000 in fines.
Oh, I didn't do prison. We got 5 years, 18 months, 3 years, 3 years, 4 years. That's on top of all of that community service. And I would like to point out his name is Vince Wolf.
Mine's Lenny Nelson.
Shout out to Barry.
5:30. First responder interview Officer Paulson and Martin. Dispatched at 5:25 a.m. Arrived at 4:44 a.m. Delayed due to getting wrong street address. So they were told the wrong street
That's
address.
because it's avenue and not road.
Doors were locked. No signs of forced entry. Entered residence at 4:49 after seeing signs of struggle through the window. Found one twin dead in the upstairs bedroom. Avery or Zoe, we don't know yet. No sign of other twin. Officers cleared rest of house and called for backup. Called me right after. Parents and CSI team expected soon. 5:55 a.m. Mom in shock, hysterical, 100% genuine. Stepdad oddly calm. Paulson and Martin restrain Mom. After Mom calms down, we identify the body and confirm the dead body is Avery and Zoe is missing. Call Sergeant Andrews to update the APB.
Hey, Mr. Wolf here. His aliases are Vinny Pop, Vin, Joe Mamba, King Papa, and the Lobo.
Wait, Joe Mamba?
Joe Mamba. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Davis Bateman's aliases are Wendell Scott, Joseph Washington, and Anderson Spellman.
What about your guy?
Just Lenny.
6:21 a.m. Preliminary findings. No force entry. Intruder had key and security passcode. Avery was killed while fighting intruder upstairs. Zoe was tied up and dragged out the front door.
By her hair.
Okay. Key evidence found. Photo of twins with names and address and security code written on the back. So the perpetrator had this. Had the security code and the picture of the twins.
Dirty perp.
Had that somehow. Killer needed an accomplice who knew twins and the passcode. At least 2 people involved, and this was planned. Definitely planned. Photo of unidentified woman with devil's horns drawn on her head, found near Avery's body. We saw that picture right there.
That we can see.
Woohoo.
Hey, Roxanne Needle was the 5th. Was the 5th young woman to have gone missing in the woods in the past 10 years.
So this is happening.
And it kind of looks like her with devil horn.
Photo of an unidentified woman with double horns drawn on her head near Avery's body. CSI team letting me take custody of both photos during the investigation. What do we need to find out? Why were they alone at the house? Who knew they were there? Who has a key and security code? Who is the girl with the horns? 624, interview with Dr. Maureen Hamilton, the mom of the twins. Dr. Maureen Hamilton, 54 years old. Her phone number, I don't know why we need her phone number, 503-555-6891.
So you can call her.
Let's call her.
Hey, baby. Ooh, call it.
I'm not calling that number.
I will.
It's a 555 number.
Who
It's not
cares?
gonna go
You
through.
don't know?
Okay.
How deep did they go?
14.
14 foot.
What is it?
503
503.
555 6891.
Hello?
It's the one way. No, didn't work.
Nope.
Okay, they didn't go that deep. 42 Calhill Lane, Woodbury, Oregon. She's a pediatrician married to Stephen Welsh. Why were the twins alone at the lake house? They came home, Woodbury House, unexpectedly from college last night.
The twins did?
The twins came home from college last night. Both are freshmen at Seattle College. They both announced plans to drop out, move back home, and focus on environmental causes.
I'm glad they died.
Stephen was furious. Their dad was furious.
Oh,
and
he did it.
argument ensued. Twins left around 7:30 to Lake House. No more contact until police called around 5 a.m. Who else knew the twins were there? Just Stephen and her. The only two people that knew
Supposedly.
the twins were there.
Stephen
And her mom.
is the dad?
Yeah, Stephen
Okay.
and the mom and dad. The twins left abruptly. It was planned. They specifically asked mom not to tell anyone they were there. They wanted to be alone. It's weird.
Calm down, Jacob, with your twin thing.
Who has a key?
Twins as a...
Only she and Stephen carried keys. They kept an extra under the doormat. Confirmed the extra key is now missing.
Is it?
Confirmed. The
Oh,
extra key
okay.
is now missing. Who knows the passcode? Passcode just changed a month ago. Only 4 people, besides the twins, knew the security passcode.
So 6 people.
Mom, Maureen Hamilton. Stepdad, Stephen
Ah.
Welsh.
Not real dad.
Cousin, Courtney Gardner. And their real father, Frank Gardner. One of them must be the accomplice.
So maybe
One of 4 people.
pictured with the devil horns is cousin.
Possibly.
Courtney Gardner?
Maybe they didn't like her for some reason.
Maybe.
Bitch.
Courtney Gardner is the twins' cousin on their father's side. Mom gave her the passcode 2 weeks ago to pick up some clothes the twins don't wear anymore. Twins' father, Frank, needed a place to stay last weekend, and Mom let him use the lake house. So we asked Mom what was she doing the night of the murder. What did you do last night? Mom stayed home for the night. Stephen went to the drugstore around 8 p.m. for ice cream. Came back around 9 p.m. No ice cream.
Steven's stepdad.
Yes.
Both went to bed around 10:30.
Together.
So, before I read
So,
anymore,
so why did we immediately
assume
justify that the cousin, why the cousin was there and had the passcode?
I'm going to read that right now.
I'm on to
You're ahead of
something
me.
here.
You're ahead of me.
How?
I don't know. Who
my
is
brain.
the girl with the red horns? Courtney Gardner, the twins' cousin. Not aware of any issues with either twin. Courtney has always been kind of difficult.
So make me a fucking detective.
Ask Mom to call cousin and father and tell them to get down here. 6:33, discussion with CSI team, presumed course of events.
Crime
Assailant.
scene investigation.
Yep. That's what that means.
I had to.
Assailant enters front door and types in security alarm passcode. Ties up Zoe downstairs, goes upstairs and strangles Avery, drags Zoe out the front door, takes Zoe to another location.
So this makes it sound like it's one person when we're talking about an accomplice.
Well, the accomplice doesn't necessarily mean that they were there to murder.
Right.
They
so
were just there to open the door.
that was the cousin.
Yeah. asked the CSI team to expand their search into the yard further away from the house. 6:46, Washington State Police received call from Chief Valentine's secretary. Says they're on high alert but haven't set up roadblocks on all the bridges into Washington yet. Chief Valentine is not available and wants me to call him back at this number. Do you want to try that number?
No.
Okay. Interview with Stephen Welsh, the stepdad.
Why is his face fucked up?
He's got a beard, I guess. I don't know.
What's wrong with his forehead?
It's old, dude. Stephen Welsh, 62. He's an accountant married to Maureen Hamilton, stepfather of the twins. What happened last night when asked? Twins came home unannounced around 7 and shared plans to quit school. That's what I'm reading right now.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
Doesn't think 19-year-olds should live at home. Had a big argument. Twins left the lake house. Woke up to police call at 5 a.m. this morning. Where did you go last night? Now, Maureen said he went and got ice cream for an hour. Didn't come back with ice cream.
ice cream.
Wait, how close was the lake house? That's what we need to know. Is it within that? Did
Within
he have?
driving distance?
Yeah. Did he have time to go fucking kill
I guess.
one of the twins?
Or open the door?
Ooh.
Or let somebody know there that they opened the door? It doesn't look like... So the lake house is here, and that's their home.
So yeah, so it's on here. It says they're about 35 miles west.
35 miles west.
So-
So there's their
So
home.
that's an hour's drive.
At least. To
Yeah,
get there and
round
back.
trip. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He said last night, where did you go last night? Went to the drugstore around 8 p.m. to grab his prescriptions. 30 milligram Celexa, antidepressant, and Zoflamend as needed, sleep apnea. Came home, went to bed around 10 p.m. Maureen stayed home all night. So Maureen said that he went and got ice cream and didn't bring back any ice
I
cream.
didn't like that. Yeah, that's because he ate it.
He ate the ice cream, you think?
Well, he
Well,
was
he's on
again.
antidepressants. Of course he ate the
Yeah,
ice
of
cream.
course. Yeah, you gotta eat ice cream when you're
He
depressed.
was sad. He just killed a twin and ate some ice cream.
So we asked him, did you tell anyone where the twins were? Saw Courtney Gardner, cousin, at the drugstore and mentioned it. Courtney knew they were there. She had a passcode
yep.
and knew where the key was. Courtney was acting a bit unusual. Was tightly clutching a brown paper bag.
So let's go back for a second. The picture of Courtney with the devil horns. Where was that found again?
These two pictures were found in the house.
So it didn't specify necessarily that it was like near the bodies or anything, or
I don't think so.
I don't think it did.
so my spidey senses are tingling with Courtney here.
Courtney cousin posted passcode 2 weeks ago.
All right, just keep going. Fuck it. We can look back through all this after we figure it out.
Okay, Courtney was acting a bit unusual. She had a brown paper bag. Where's Courtney right now? On her way. She should be here in about an hour. Where was she?
That's an odd
Yeah.
amount. Wait, did we have? Because we have all of our
Doesn't say where Courtney lives.
we have all of our suspects here. Mr. Wolf is the closest to the lake house
Actually,
in question.
Lenny is.
Oh,
Lenny has a direct line of sight.
Oh,
He can really see the lake house from his place.
okay.
Lenny.
He's like, look at them twins. They're hot and young.
Where is the twins' father? Not answering his phone. He's an alcoholic and a big loser. 87 Edmonds Road. Told him to have Maureen keep trying to reach him. He just probably passed out in room somewhere is what he is.
Yeah, he doesn't have too many PBRs.
Yeah. Who else knew they were there? Weird neighbor lives about 200 yards northeast
Lenny!
of the lake house in an old shack. Can't recall his name.
He is a serial killer.
Always peering at them with binoculars.
Oh, God!
He's really big, 6'4", tall, maybe 250 pounds.
Yep, 265.
He's crazy, but not sure of diagnosis. He just walked over here 15 minutes ago, but Steven sent him back to his house.
They always come back to the scene.
Has lived there for years, but says he was born in a mental institution. Thinks I should interrogate him.
Even his mama is
ASAP.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a red squiggly. I can't see what it says.
7:34, called a 911 dispatch, listened to audio of Avery's 911 call, not sure what to make of it, requested a transcript of the call, they'll fax it to the station. CSI team at 7:45 found a patent ID card for Davenport Psychiatric Hospital in the grass about 200 feet northeast of the house.
I think that's patient, sir.
Patient, what did I say, patent?
Yeah.
Oh, patient, okay.
General Patton.
Lenny
He was a
Nelson, probably the neighbor.
He looks.
CSI team gave me custody for the investigation. He's heading to interview him right now. She is, sorry. 8:04, discussion with Officer
that money.
Paulson. Oh, God.
Tim.
It doesn't
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Knows. Okay, so Officer Paulson, discussion with Officer Paulson, knows Lenny Nelson, says he pretends to be dumb, but is actually very smart and very dangerous. Offered to join me for interview, but I declined, told him to finish his first responder report and get me the yellow copy. Also asked him to contact the psych hospital and get any details about Lenny. Interview with Lenny. Lenny Nelson, 34, no phone, no wife, no job. Lives about 200 yards northeast of the twins' house. Run down, busted windows, peeling paint, looks uninhabited. Do you live in the house? For the past 10 years, he said. What were you doing last night? Stayed home, skinned a couple chipmunks on the front porch.
Oh, God.
Did you see anything unusual? Saw 3 cars in the lake house driveway last night. The first car was the twins' Jeep. Recognized their loud music with windows down, not sure of the time, sometime after sundown. Second car, an unmarked white van, driving slow, stopped on the driveway for a bit, has seen it in the neighborhood before, has a black passenger side door, trailing a large piece of equipment, a few hours after sundown.
Wait, who was it? Frank Gardner?
Frank Gardner.
What did we just hear?
That's from Lenny. This is Lenny.
This is Lenny's.
Or did we hear Wally? Bryce? Okay. Because I got some business cards here that might be of interest.
A fancy sports car was the third car he saw. Belongs to some high-class real estate guy. Same guy visited him last week about buying land. Left his business card, Davis Bateman.
Bateman.
That's this guy.
That is this guy. So we figured out who Davis Bateman was. And we know who Lenny is, but we don't know who the bald guy is over there.
Vince.
Well, we know
Yeah,
that.
I got his business card too. He's a tree service guy.
Okay.
White van, big equipment behind it.
This sports car showed up several hours after sundown. So then we dive into Lenny. Are you a patient at DPH? Shush. Just released from a stay there. Had a problem with some hikers, and a social worker said he had to go there. Insisted he did escape. Did not escape. Says he only diagnosed as bipolar.
Why would you have to insist
I
that?
don't know. Thinks the ID fell out of his pocket while he was checking his animal traps.
Ooh, I got beat. This is fantastic.
This is fun.
This is gonna take forever.
It is. I think we can get it real quick. Well, kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
Those are the photos of the crime scene, right? Fancy.
Get out of the old plastic. Alright.
Welcome to ASMR by Beer the Time. That's terrible.
Welcome.
This is kind of fun. I'm actually enjoying this. I really thought this was going to be kind of boring, but it's not bad.
And fingernails.
She had fingernails.
Go.
Go.
What do you have?
Crime scene photos.
Hold on.
He wants to see those. All right, so we asked Lenny, do you own a vehicle? He said an old truck behind the house. Says it won't start, needs a new battery. He owns a rowboat down by the lake. Says he can't use it, doesn't have any orders. All right. So at 8:36 a.m., we called David Bateman. Who's this guy? Left message to call him ASAP.
He's the guy that was found not guilty on numerous
All
occasions,
counts,
luring a minor, private indecency, assault, and invasion of personal privacy. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Don't judge.
8:45 a.m. discussion with Officer Paulson about Lenny. Psych hospital said Lenny Nelson was released against medical advice, and no more details about a subpoena. Without a subpoena.
Without what?
Subpoena.
Subpoenas.
Why is there a magnifying glass?
Because you can look through the photos. Asked Officer Paulson to find the twins' dad, Frank Gardner, and bring him to the station. Call to the station. No promising leads yet from APP. Asked around about white van with black pass on your side door. It just says pass. It just says pass, and I was like, what? Oh, yeah, that's it.
Fucked him up.
Requested a background check on Lenny Nelson. All right, Courtney Gardner shows up. Cousin
That's a
Courtney.
cousin.
Courtney Gardner, 20 years old.
little bit older.
Single. Works at Tattoos by Veronica.
Ooh.
You have that card?
Yep,
Yeah.
Talia Carter,
Nice.
tattoo artist at Tattoos by Veronica.
Very nice.
You keep those. I'm keeping these.
Yeah, that's your side. Twins cousin, her dad, and their dad are brothers.
Twins cousin. And
So
what? Twins?
her dad and their dad
So
are
cousin on the
brothers.
dad's
Real
side.
dad. Okay.
Real
Got
dad.
it.
Where were you last night? I left work early feeling sick. Went to the drugstore for Pepto and saw Stephen Welsh, the twins' stepdad, around 8:15 p.m. He told her the twins quit school, got in a fight with their mom, and left to go to the lake house. Where did you go after the drugstore? Called Avery at 8:30 to see if she could join them, but they wanted to be alone. Asked her not to tell anybody they were up there. Spent the night at Talia Carter's apartment. So Talia Carter is the owner of the tattoo place where she works.
And the cousin spent the night there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cousin for the night. Co-worker at the tattoo parlor. And then there's Talia's number. You calling Talia right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were calling Talia. Did you tell anyone where they were? Got a call around 9 p.m. from her uncle Frank, the twins' dad, looking for the twins. She's
Real dad.
Yep, real dad. Said he was trying to reach them, but they were blowing him off too. She told them they were at the lake house. So now the dad also knows. Do you know the security password? Think so, unless they changed it. Was up here a few weeks ago to pick up some clothes, sheets, towels, and stuff. Uses the key under the front mat. Hasn't told anyone else. We did find a picture with your devil's horns drawn on your head. With devil's horns drawn on your head. She says she doesn't know anything about it. Twins must have been mad at her at some point. Seems like she's hiding something.
So, she hasn't told anyone about the passcode.
Right?
Supposedly.
So, hang on. We know 4 people other than the twins know the passcode.
Right.
Right.
They didn't tell her. We don't know how many people know where the key is.
Right.
Right.
So,
She's really
She
the only
knows
one-
both.
She knows the only one that knows both of those things. So left a message for Talia, who's just to kind of verify her alibi to say she was there, to call me back ASAP. No confirmed. Courtney. No confirmed. Need to confirm Courtney's alibi. Heading to the station for the news conference at 11. At 10:03, arrived at the police station, picked up 911 transcript. Print out maps, road and satellite views, no lead on white van with black door, requested background check on Bateman. Frank Garner still missing. Does anyone want to read the 911 call?
so
You want to read that, Jay?
Sure.
is that these are the notes of
From Angie.
Angie Cullen, the detective who is also missing at this point.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And the assumption is she went to go investigate, figured out who it was, and then they took them too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, 911 phone call transcript. Davenport Dispatch Center. Time 4:23 a.m. Category home invasion. Operator Sandra Holloway. Operator 911, what's your emergency? Whispering, hello, hello. Operator, this is 911 dispatch, what's your emergency? Caller, just muffled noise. Operator, I'm sorry ma'am, you're going to have to speak up. How can I help you? Caller, whispering again. There's a guy in my house.
Suspect still there.
We're getting robbed. I think. I'm not sure who he is. He's downstairs. I need police now. Please, can you help us? Operator, what's your address, ma'am? Caller. Silence. Caller, whispering. I'm on Ashcroft Lake, Lakeshore Drive, number 5, Davenport. Operator, that's number 5, Lakeshore Road in Davenport. Caller, whispering. Yes, can you send? How long is it going to? Operator, I'm sending police right now. I have a patrol car that should be there within a few minutes. What's your name? Caller, Avery Gardner. My sister Zoe's downstairs with him. She's all tied up. Operator, how many people did you see? Caller, just one, a man. He was wearing all black. Operator, did you see a gun or any weapons? Caller, no, I don't think so. I heard something and looked down the stairs and saw him and Zoe in the living room. He was tying her up and he had, like, tape over her mouth. He was in all black with a hood and gloves. That's all I saw. I think he saw me.
So the caller is dead now.
Yes, the caller's the dead one.
Supposedly.
Operator, are you hiding, Avery? Can you get under the bed or in a closet or... Caller, I'm in the closet. Operator, I have help coming right now, Avery. What else did you see? Caller, silence. Operator, did you see anything else, Avery? Caller, I can hear him. He's coming upstairs. Operator, help is on the way, Avery. There's a caller, silence. 9 seconds of silence, followed by the sound of a door opening, a woman's scream, and some muffled noises. Avery, are you okay? Avery, are you there? Phone disconnects automatically 4:25 a.m.
Alright, thank you for that.
Welcome.
So it's a man.
Yes.
All dressed in all black. No description. Alright, 11 a.m. news conference. Gave photo of Zoe for media distribution, which we showed. Provided description of suspect incident, asked for help, and provided tip line phone number. Called Bateman Properties. Assistant said he's out of the office, no help. 11:45, coroner's office. No new or helpful information. Signed and picked up the autopsy report. You read the autopsy report already. That was one of the first things
Yes.
you read. All right, so we'll put that here and make sure we did this. All right. At 1:20 p.m., discussion with Officer Paulson. Frank Gardner was passed out, really hungover. So that's the dad, Frank Gardner.
This guy.
The drunk guy.
This guy right here.
Drunk, passed out.
Who also has residential and commercial demolition company.
Okay. He absolutely lost it when they broke the news to him.
White van.
Probably. Gave me his first responder report, yellow. Gave me his first responder report. Okay. Is there anything in there that's weird,
Screams. Words.
crazy? Ask him to go find Davis Bateman.
Let's see. No, nothing in here that we haven't already discussed.
Interesting. Okay. Well, if you're looking through that, I'm going to read this. This is an interview with Frank Gardner, their dad. Frank Gardner, 54 years old, owns demolition company, father of twins, ex-husband of Maureen Hamilton, has a fresh cut on his forehead.
From the phone.
Sloppy appearance, smells like booze, completely distraught.
What's wrong with that?
Seems 100% genuine, though.
I don't trust him. This guy?
That guy.
Yep, that guy. When did you last talk to the twins? Called Avery and Zoe several times last time between 7 and 9, no answer. trying to let them in on a hot deal he'd been working.
Hey, that's a hot deal. Let's remind me basically, or anybody listening, what objective 1 was.
Objective 1 is to identify the accomplice.
We're just identifying who the accomplice is at this point. And then once we figure that out, you're going to scan that, figure out if we're right, and if we are, we open up that cockpit right there for our next objective.
Okay. I'm going with the fucking cousin.
What kind of deal? Flipping a house. Needed Avery and Zoe to co-sign the loan. Says it was an easy $50K. Avery eventually picked up around 9 p.m. Okay.
Wait,
That's what I was just said. At 9 p.m. she picked up. When did they call? What was the? You had the 911 call.
It wasn't until like 4:23 a.m.
yeah.
The
That was
911 call
early.
wasn't until then.
Yeah.
That was early. No. That was early. No. See,
Where's your 911 call?
You wait. Yeah, call transcript.
Doesn't have times on
It's
it. 4:23 a.m. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they call.
One question to the water. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. All right.
So wait. When were they murdered?
It had to have been
After
before
4:23.
Yeah. Didn't want to talk about the house flip, and she hung up when he said it could pay for a year tuition. Did you know the security code at the cabin? Yes, Maureen let him stay there last weekend, which Maureen did say. He was having an issue with his landlord. Who else knows the code? Nobody he knows of. Did you go anywhere last night? Went to Bryson's Tavern on Aries Street.
Wait.
You have that one?
Yep. Owner Wally Bryson
We haven't
Jr.
heard from these three people yet.
We've heard from this one.
They have no answer.
They haven't talked to him?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
The office said he was out of the office.
Okay.
Well, thanks. We went anywhere last night. Bryson's Tavern on Aries Street. Played in pool tournament and had some beers. Left around 2:30 a.m.
Ooh.
Wally at bar can confirm.
So, Bryson's Tavern is here.
Close.
It's still farther away than everything else.
Okay. Who else did you tell where the twins were there? Nobody. Nobody ever talks about the twins to anyone.
No.
How's the relationship with the twins? Not great. Split with Maureen 14 years ago. Excuse me. She has fled. I'm sorry. She has filed a restraining order, which has really gotten in the way of their relationship. Doesn't like or trust Maureen's husband. Stephen thinks he's a jackass.
So this is this guy, right? This is fucking Frank.
Frank. Yep. Frank. Called to Bryson's Tavern. Wally will be there until 3 a.m. to confirm alibi.
That's the owner of the tavern.
So
And he
Wally
is?
confirmed.
Black.
A black man named Wally, really?
That
It's the
motherfucker's name was Leroy.
1:39 p.m. voicemail. Talia Carter. Talia is at work until 6 p.m. Can confirm alibi.
That is the owner of Tattoos by Veronica.
So, but
she
she did
says-
confirm
She could be lying.
Courtney's alibi.
The devil lady. The
Yes.
cousin.
Cousin.
1:40 voicemail. Twins mom. Just remembered calling a tree company a few weeks ago to do some work around the house.
Vince.
No one else besides Frank and Courtney have been at the house recently. Didn't give them a key or security passcode. Twin Trees Landscaping in Woodbury. And that's Vince's place, right? Vince's
Wait, who's
Job.
their mother?
Maureen.
Maureen.
So that's her.
Okay.
She's
We can kind of rule her out as a suspect, can we not?
Can we?
I don't know.
Maureen Hamilton, pediatrician. She likes little kids. She might be in cahoots
Maybe.
with fucking this guy that's luring minors.
Mr. Bateman. All right. Call with Twin Trees Landscaping confirmed. Call 2 weeks ago. Too far for them, so they sent a local guy in Davenport, Vince Wolf.
That's
The
with
suspect.
Wolf Tree Services.
Heading to the apartment of Vince Wolf right now. Interview with Vince Wolf, tree guy. Vince Wolf, 42, tree cutter. Ex-con, divorced. White van with a black door trailing a wood chipper parked outside.
Oh, so he
He
has
was there that night.
he has the white van too.
And
the
he was
black
there
door.
that night,
Did
for
you
sure.
say that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the van that
Don't mind me.
this guy, what was his name?
Lenny.
Lenny saw in the driveway that night.
And he looks angry.
He does look mad. Do you have any recent work at 5 Lakeshore Drive? Remembers the job from 2 weeks ago, routine tree
2 weeks.
trimming around the house. Didn't even enter the house. Asked if the place got robbed. Says it'd be easy since any idiot could have found that hidden key under the doormat.
So, the twin that called said she thinks they're being robbed. 2 weeks ago, he was at the house when the cousin was at the house picking up clothes.
Yep. They were there at the same exact time. Where were you last night? Finished the job around 9 p.m. and drove around the Ashroft Lake area scouting potential work.
What's
Because he
that
was
mean?
in that driveway, but he was driving around this area up here where the lake house is looking for potential work.
So, Jason is holding the black man.
Yeah,
Is there any reason or just wanted to?
just curious.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me. Did you drive by 5 Lakeshore Drive? Yes. Pulled in front of house, but saw the lights were on and left.
Okay.
Then what did you do last night? Nothing. Went home and sat on the couch, had a few beers, and went to bed around 1 a.m.
No alibi.
Is that your van up front? Showed me inside the work van he uses, chainsaws, hedge trimmers, rakes, shovels, etc. The van also trails a large wood chipper. Could easily get rid of the bodies with those things, right? 9:51 call to the station. Requested background check on Vince Wolf. CSI reported ready to sign a pickup, which we read his already. You did, I think.
Yes.
Call from Officer Paulson. Found Bateman and brought him to the station. So we found Bateman.
President.
Davis Bateman, 37, real estate developer.
Got a fucking trying to be a model look on this fucking car. Oh God, I didn't even turn it around. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Hottie, too
That
hot.
motherfucker. Wow. I'd do him.
He's single, lives alone. His vehicle was seen at the lake house last night.
Along with Mr. Wolf.
So both of them were there at some point together. 3 different times, though.
Oh.
So it was the Jeep of the girls, then the van of Vince's, and then the sports car was his was later that night. Yes, went to buy property there for condo development. Has something big in mind right on the water. Wants to put Everett Lyman to shame. Was on Lakeshore Drive last night scoping plots. Headed home around midnight. Said it's important to get the night view as well as the day. That's why he was there so late. Did you see anything unusual last night? Nothing unusual that time. But there's a big crazy guy hiding in the woods on Lakeshore Drive. So
Lenny.
he fingered Lenny.
What?
So did I. Hey, so you said we can rule out Maureen, their
Yeah.
mother,
Uh-huh.
but Maureen and the twins had a big fight over them dropping out of school. So
So
I don't
murder them?
I don't think not. Well, maybe not, but I don't think I would rule her out if
Okay.
she's angry with them.
All right. Lenny Nelson. Confirmed meeting with him earlier. Said Lenny was erratic, weird, and smelled like trash. Left him.
Shout out to John.
Left him a card, though. He was working on a truck when he met him. CSI team update. Talked to Humberto at the station. Blood and hair strands on the downstairs floor match Zoe's DNA. Confirmed she was dragged out the front door. Blood found near the body belongs only to Avery. No surprise. No evidence of any other person in the house. Analyzed confirmed 100% that killer entered security system passcode. Picked up Humberto's CSI report. Picked up CSI photos. Heading to Tattoos by Veronica to confirm cousin's whereabouts last night. So do you want to go through the photos real quick?
So it's confirmed that it is Avery that's dead.
Yes.
Is that what they just said?
Yes.
Let's see the photos.
Go ahead.
These are the photos.
Yes.
You might need that because you're blind.
Looks like a house.
We got a house.
Oh,
We got a house.
Dead body.
Half naked dead body
with a yin yang.
with a yin yang.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have contusions
On the
from.
neck, from ligatures or hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hand.
Hand. I don't know if anybody can see these on there, but
All right, and we got a cut. The cut that John fucked on the hand.
that was me.
It's pretty deep. That's not really the yin yang. That's like a yang.
Phone.
Broken cell phone. Why is
Passcode put
why
in.
why? Oh, that's on the wall. Okay.
Yeah, passcode was actually typed in there.
Picture. Oh, okay.
Picture was
Okay.
there.
What we got? What we got there? What is that? What is that we got there? What is that? Need that?
Need these. Did you figure out what that was, Jeff?
So we got.
It looks like plant. It looks like a picture of plants by the plant.
All right.
So we got.
Flat picture about the
We
plants.
we got blood, a knocked over table, and a knocked over plant with the twins' picture.
Underneath where the body possibly was laying, or
Like-
next to it.
Like this picture is right beside that table.
Yeah.
But that picture's also up on the nightstand, or up on the dresser by the body too.
Oh, we haven't. Oh, is it? So okay. Wait.
Is it?
there's
And you
two
also have
pictures?
the cousin's photo is. You use the magnifying glass.
okay.
The cousin's photo is
Shit.
on the desk too, or on the.
Okay, you
Dresser
gotta
too.
move it out because it gets bigger when you move it out.
It does. We also have a
Yep, there's the
That's
twins'
the hair
picture.
on the doorway.
piece of hair on
Twins'
the doorway,
picture.
and then
Lenny.
Lenny's.
I don't see the cousin.
The picture of the cousin.
Yeah.
You see it laying on the dresser.
Oh, it's laying.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Did any,
Wow.
of that help, any of that help you?
Not at all.
Not at all. All right. You throw that back in there, Army.
Yeah.
All right. 5:57 p.m. interview with Talia Carter, cousin and coworker.
Tattoos by Veronica.
Talia Carter, 24, tattoo artist, friend, coworker of Courtney Gardner. Was Courtney with you last night? Yes, Courtney arrived between 8:30 and 9 p.m.
The cousin.
Yep, the cousin. She was acting funny. Was she acting funny at all? Right after arriving, she took a call in the bathroom and then seemed kind of quiet. Got another call around 10 p.m. and went outside to speak to a man in the parking lot.
Okay. In my opinion, what we've seen so far, that's the accomplice.
Okay. We got 3 more pages to go through, and then we can pick. Couldn't see the vehicle was looking from the balcony, and there's a tree in the way. Courtney said it was the food delivery driver who got her order wrong, so she canceled it. She slept at your place? ? Courtney fell asleep on the couch around 1 a.m. and Talia went to bed soon after. Heard her take a phone call around 7 a.m. and rush out the door. Courtney could not have left and came back because Talia asked to buzz her in, so she couldn't have left the house. Did you ever meet Avery or Zoe? Met once when they came in for matching tattoos. She did
So
she did the tattoos.
There's only one tattoo. The other one's yin and you.
Yang.
Okay, that's why she only has
Yeah.
yang.
Picture of both their tattoos on the website if we need it for identification. Tattoosbyveronica.com. Check out this later. So you can actually put that in your phone. Tattoosbyveronica.com. 6:42 p.m. Call from Officer Paulson. Sergeant Andrews wants to turn the investigation over to FBI or state police. Told him to buy me some time. Left me lasagna in the fridge. 350 degrees, 30 minutes. Heading to Bryson's Tavern to interview bartender and confirm father's alibi. Talk to the bartender, your guy here,
Yep.
Wally. Wally is 40. He owns the tavern. Was Frank at the bar? Not sure when he arrived. Recall seeing him the first round of the pool tournament around 10:30 p.m. He was there till last call about 2:30 to 3 o'clock a.m. Got really drunk, seemed depressed. Why was he depressed? Said he lost out on some real estate deal, acting normal until his business partner came by to give him some bad news, and then he seemed really down and started doing shots. Who's his business partner? Don't know him. He came in around 11 and sat with Frank in the back for a little while. Hasn't been in here before. Introduced himself as Joe something. Doesn't remember, but Wally will call me back if he thinks of it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Joe something. We don't have
tattoos
pictures.
by Veronica. the receptionist is the cousin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You got Stacy, who is a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
You got Talia,
Yeah.
who's a tattoo artist slash piercing specialist. And then you got Veronica, who is a tattoo artist slash owner.
All right.
Now, when we go to gallery, you don't really have too much going on here as far as
If that was that she was nursing a baby after giving a tattoo. Okay.
This shit's real, man.
I'm waiting on the
Yin and yang.
The yin and yang.
There's some good tattoos though.
Yeah.
oh
A lot of birds. A lot of birds.
goddamn birds. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, there they are.
All right. So we've confirmed that it's the right one that's dead. How late did Frank stay? After his real estate deal fell through, Frank just sat at the bar and did shots until last call. Got really drunk by the end of the night, could barely stand, slurring, etc. Fell on his way out and hit his forehead. Wally saw him stumble toward home when he locked the door at 3:15 a.m. Okay. Voicemail from Courtney. Lied about calling in sick to work. Courtney. Was fired for being sick and missing shifts. Pointed out. Brought a pregnancy test last night at the drugstore and took it in Talia's
That's
bathroom.
why she was hiding in the brown bag.
She's pregnant. Says Avery drew the horns on her pic as a joke. Avery calls her the devil on her shoulder because she always urges her to do bad things.
Wait, earlier she said she didn't know why they would draw
She
the
knew
horn.
why. She's quite a liar. Heading home, need to print out the background checks, review my notes, and do some research. And that is the end of her notebook. From there, she was abducted, supposedly, and taken away. So who do you think?
I'm going Courtney.
Do you think Courtney is the one?
Wait, I have an idea. So
Oh, okay.
that website worked.
Yeah.
This one also has a website.
Ooh, you're thinking the black guy did it. I don't know why, but that's what you're thinking.
Well, no, because
They all do.
I don't think the black guy did it. I'm thinking because he had the suspicious business partner
Joe.
come in and talk to the
This
dad.
guy named Joe talked to Dad. Who could not? Maybe his name wasn't Joe, but yeah, it could be a reason
Let's
why.
see.
Maybe Wally's covering for Dad.
Hey, look at that, Bryson's Tavern. It actually works.
Oh, Davis Bateman. I am Davis Bateman. Look at him.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he looks like American Psycho
He
guy.
does.
Alright, so let's-
Allow me to direct your real estate investments so that we can flourish together. My phone's about to die.
Oh, no.
Photos updated daily. Let's see if we got anything good in the photos.
This guy loves himself.
Who doesn't?
I like this. Oh,
It-
vacancies. Hang on.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh, 4 Ventura Drive. Is that not right beside theirs? Five.
He wants that place to put some sort of something down, right? That's what he wants. Can we agree that
Yep.
Talia is probably
Yep.
not the one who killed anybody?
You know.
Yeah, no.
Do you think Talia didn't do it? How about the dad? The drunk dad.
Think just
Jason's got some stuff over here.
It's the dad. The dad's the accomplice.
Did you just Google it?
No.
He's at
And Bryson's Tavern. Photos updated daily. There is a photo of her dad with his business partner. He's handing them that photo of the twins, which has the pin code and everything on the back of it.
Son of a bitch.
and he saw the cousin at the drugstore too, right? No, that was the other guy, wasn't it?
No. That was Frank.
Same guy?
No, that was sorry.
That
That,
was the
Steven.
stepdad, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Steven. Yeah.
Oh. I say, did you look up Maureen's place? Is she holding any photos, handing them to anybody?
Wait, I'm gonna go to wolftrees.com.
Wow, that was a good catch, Jason. That was awesome.
Yeah.
See, Waterhead. I knew it.
Where could...
You're gonna look it up now.
Yes.
All signs point to the cousin. But what's her motive? Why would she has no motive? We gotta remember motive.
Ooh, wolftrees.com.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
sexy beast.
after I take care of business, you won't even know I was there. Photo gallery. Oh, photo gallery has some blood in it.
Oh God.
Huh. Yep. A photo on Bryson'sTavern.com shows Frank Gardner with the killer.
With the killer.
Yes.
We just had to identify who
Frank
this
Gardner
was.
was. So he's the accomplice. So Frank's the one that set
Yeah,
everything
well,
up.
okay, so he didn't. You can't see the
You
killer.
can't see the killer, right?
No.
So I won't leave your house until you're satisfied with my service.
All right, so I'm opening this, which is the objective 1. You can always supposed to open this after objective 1. So we've got objective 1,
Yep. That was Frank.
and I've never
So I
opened
told
this,
you.
So
Is it telling you other things? Don't look.
No, it's like it won't tell you anything past. It just says a photo. Yeah, it just says
we're gonna get this.
the
boys.
photo showing
I
Frank
can
Gardner
feel
being the
it right
accomplice,
now.
giving the killer the photo of the twins. Now open the envelope to continue.
This is awesome. I'm excited. So if you had to,
So bonus envelope A, please.
So this guy's website is creepy because it says Wolf Tree Services. I'll come to your house and give you an estimate right away.
all right. So there's the card for that one.
Oh.
All right.
Objective 2.
Dear investigator, I cannot thank you enough for helping us identify the accomplice. I know Angie would be impressed that you found that picture of Frank Gardner conspiring with the killer on the Bryson's Tavern website. It sent shivers down my spine, and when I saw that photo of the twins in the killer's hands. The SWAT team and I acted immediately after receiving your tip about Gardner. We surrounded his apartment with guns blazing, hoping to arrest him and find the killer, Zoe and Angie. As soon as I walked through the door, I realized we were too late. Frank Gardner was dead.
He killed himself.
He'd been strangled on his living room floor. Once again, we couldn't
Double-crossed.
find any traces of evidence to identify the killer. But my friends Humberto on the CSI team, I love saying that name, is certain the markings come from the same hands that took Avery's life. It would be an understatement to say I was relieved after we cleared the apartment and found no signs of Angie or Zoe. The killer must have them both. But who is it? Excuse me. We found Angie's cruiser parked around the back of the apartment, so I'm certain she must have run into the killer there. I hope and pray that she's still alive, but it feels like we're running out of time with this psychopath. Most of Oregon is hiding away inside their homes with the doors locked. We need to find the killer ASAP. The only new clue we have is a page torn from Angie's notebook that Humberto found under the driver's seat of her cruiser. I included a copy of it for you to read, but I'm not sure it can help us. Zoe and Angie are going to die if we don't figure out who the killer is. They need your help, and time is running out. Both sincerely and urgently, Jack Paulson. So, this is what was underneath. And this is a page out of the notebook. 7 o'clock. Doesn't say AM or PM, just says 7 o'clock. Call to Chief Valentine at Washington State Police. Called Chief Valentine at Washington back at 7 o'clock per his request. Confirmed that all bridges from Oregon into Washington have been roadblocked as of 7 a.m. Washington State Police have an active serial killer investigation over the border just north of the Davenport Preserve. Lead investigator on that case, Detective Bobby Miller, requested that he run a Washington State background check on Lenny Nelson and tell Miller I may have some evidence that could help. Interview continued. What else can you tell me about him? Seemed really quiet. kind of creepy and aloof. Didn't talk much. What was he wearing? A black hooded sweatshirt. Had some emblem on his chest. It was a logo of, and that's it.
The fuck kind of bullshit?
There's nothing else in here.
Jason's cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Don't cheat.
I'm prepping.
Wow. All right. So there's not much in this. Interview continued. What else can you tell me about him? I think we need to go to Lenny's card. Is there any information on Lenny's card that might help us with anything here? There's a barcode. If found, please return ASAP.
Please, sir.
May I have another? He was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt with some emblem on his chest. It was the logo of, and then nothing. The logo of what?
Was it yin and yang?
What does it say? That didn't help us at all. What the hell?
Let me see your other blue sheets.
Blue sheets?
Blue sheets.
Blue sheet? Anything you want to see, George?
I got nothing.
You got nothing? What's this one?
What was? Oh.
I'm going to read this one more time.
So, okay, so he was. The killer had met Frank at the bar.
Yeah,
So it would have been Wally's statement.
right. Oh, he fingered the black guy quick, didn't he?
Sure did. Is there anything on the back of that card?
None of the pictures have him in any kind of sweatshirt or anything with an
Except
emblem on that.
for. Wait, who?
Alright,
apparently-
Alright, so in Wally's statement, so the business partner, he introduced himself as Joe something, but he couldn't remember exactly Joe what.
Any of your guys Joe something?
Joe Mama.
Joe Mamba.
Oh,
Joe Mamba for Vince, but you also have Joseph Washington for Davis.
But would you say Joseph if your name was Joseph?
Called the Chief Valentine at Washington State Police. Called.
Wait. A black hoodie. Wait.
Does Vince have these things?
You see this on page?
Boy, I'm sorry, this is not riveting podcast material, but this is fun. Joe Mamba, King Pops.
So I have no photos of Vince except for that guy. It says many wolves, a little meat.
Was my nickname in high school.
He's got a guarantee. Wait, and no shirt on.
Okay. We just had an aha moment from Jason, I think. He's a smart one, this guy. Smart tummy.
I think I found where the page goes.
Oh, you found where the page actually goes.
So basically it goes in here because 6:51 p.m. was the interview with the bartender. because it was that sentence, the last sentence in here, who was the business partner, hasn't been in before, introduced himself as Joe something, doesn't remember, but Wally will call me back if he thinks of it.
Right.
That sentence doesn't really it's kind of weird. She's been very professional sounding.
Right.
So it'd sound better if it was interrupted, introduce himself as Joe, then call to the chief at 7, then interview continued,
We go to the end. Does they finish?
and it goes, had some emblem on the chest, it was a logo of something, doesn't remember, but Wally will call me back if he thinks of it.
That makes sense.
And the time fits too, because it doesn't specify 7 a.m. or
Yes.
p.m.,
Yes.
but that's 6:51 p.m., jump to 7 o'clock.
So here's a question. What if we call Wally?
You want to call Wally?
Call Wally and see if he remembers what the emblem was on the shirt.
This is not gonna work either.
But maybe
503-555-3927. Isn't that the number you already tried to call earlier?
maybe.
No, it was 6891 that I called earlier.
About one
3927.
first.
It's an Oregon number, so that's.
You found the page, Jason. That's Joe.
So what do we have to do to
Ah!
eject
What?
Washington?
Joe Washington. Joseph Washington.
I just saw Washington.
Yep.
Joe
Washington.
Washington. Holy shit. Okay. Woo! I'm sure you guys got that already. But we were a little slow.
So it's
to the
Pretty
game.
Boy.
Pretty Boy was the accomplice.
Alright, so we used the missing.
No, the dad was the
The
accomplice.
guy was accomplice.
Pretty
Joe.
Boy was. Hold on, so we need. Because I gotta. Yeah, that's why I can't cheat. You gotta actually
Yeah,
put in
actually
where
do
the
this
fuck
stuff.
you got the clues from.
The page was ripped out.
So we
Introduce
got
yourself
from
as Joe Washington.
Son
And
of
his
a
name
bitch.
was Joseph Washington.
the background check for David Spateman,
David
and-
Spateman. Who the fuck is that?
Joe Washington. And
David
the missing
Spateman.
page from the notebook.
Oh, see, look, that was like tobacco piss theory.
Oh, you didn't hear that same thing I heard that time.
Dave Spateman. That's what I heard.
Bateman used his alias Joe Washington at Bryson's Tavern. He is the killer. Now open the envelope marked bonus envelope B for more information and a fresh lead on the case.
We're almost there, man. We're gonna find these bitches.
So minutes after 8.
Oh no, we gotta hurry.
We got it.
Well, I want to. And I really want to know.
So that was Frank's business partner.
All right. Yes. All right. You did it. And this time, I'm glad to say that your detective work allowed us to save Zoe. We saved Zoe. I wish I could say the same about Angie right now.
Angie?
Using
Detective.
Angie's the detective. Using the missing page from Angie's notebook to match the killer's alias with Davis Bateman's background check was a stroke of pure genius. Thank you very much.
Good job.
We never have gotten a warrant to go after him without you. I wish our rescue was as brilliant, but Bateman was ready for us and heavily booby-trapped his entire house. When the SWAT team and I stormed the building, we were
Boobies.
met with a barrage of explosions like nothing I've seen in 12 years in the Marines. The rest of the team retreated when the first bomb went off, but I pushed into the fire looking for Angie. Amid the chaos... You okay?
We're okay.
Okay. I followed the sound of a woman's voice to the basement where I found Zoe tied up in the corner. After hoisting her onto my shoulder and turning for the exit, I caught Angie's eyes across the smoke-filled basement. She was standing right next to Bateman, and he was holding a gun to her temple. I froze for an instant, unsure what to do, when Angie screamed out to me, "Get her out of here! Save her! Bring Zoe home!" So I listened to Angie, and as I carried Zoe up the stairs, I turned back to see Bateman lead Angie down a tunnel in the floor. He followed her down.
Jesus Christ.
As soon as I got Zoe to safety and turned back to the house, the entire structure collapsed into a raging inferno. Immediately put the 5-mile radius around the house in complete lockdown, and the Public Works Department soon informed me of a large storm drain pipe that runs under Bateman's house. It's large enough for a person to escape, but they couldn't travel more than 3 miles from there without coming above land. After the fire was out, I confirmed the tunnel connected to the drain pipe, and I've since explored every inch of that underground system. I'm thankful I didn't find Angie in there. Just wish I knew where she was. We can't lock down the area forever. It's too big to search everywhere. I need your help. Can you please figure out where he might have taken my Angie? I'll be out here looking. If you think of anything, please let me know. Jack, I tried to fight. I tried to fight as he dragged me out the front door, but I was tied up and could only do so much. I don't know what this is.
That's Angie.
This is Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah. Tried to fight as he dragged me out the front. This is what happened that night, I believe. To the hero, detective. Thank you for saving me from that evil monster, Davis Bateman. I'm still in shock right now, lost, confused, and alone. Someday, after more time has passed, I'll send you another message with deeper appreciation and thanks for what you've done. But that's not why I'm writing you today. Detective Angie Cullen needs your help. Officer Paulson told me you've been his secret weapon on this case. He says you're half Sherlock Holmes, half Albert Einstein.
What?
Goddamn jeez.
Jesus.
Nope, jeez. Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. He's committed Angie's fate. Rest in your hands, and I believe him. You want me to wait?
Go.
I don't know where he took Angie, but I wanted to share my experience in case it may help you find her. It all started... Oh, wait a second.
Keep going, I'm listening.
It all started when Avery and I were at our family cabin on Ashcroft Lake. Avery went upstairs to bed around midnight, and I fell asleep watching TV downstairs. Sometime later, I woke up to a masked man on top of me, covering my mouth with gloved hands. I wanted to yell to Avery for help, but before I could make a noise, he had pinned me down and taped my mouth shut. As he tied my feet together, I looked up to the stairs and saw Avery's face. It was me! Of course, I'll never forget that moment.
John's Bateman.
The look she gave me, oh God, he must have seen her too, because as soon as he finished tying my feet together, he walked upstairs into the room where she was hiding. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I heard a struggle for a few moments, but then the noises got quieter until eventually he came back downstairs alone. It was
I'm
me!
fingering you!
Don't finger me! I tried to fight as he dragged me out of the front door, but I was tied up. And he could only do so much. Eventually he stuffed me
Shout out to John.
Like a pepper.
into his trunk
Hey, what's
and
some
drove
green
away.
cheese?
God, tapioca. When the trunk opened, we were inside a garage. It was Bateman's house. I know how. I know now. He put a bag over my head, threw me down a set of basement stairs, and said if I moved even an inch, he'd kill me on the spot. I believed him. Then he shut the door and left me. I had just about given up hope when Bateman suddenly burst through the basement door again with a woman I didn't know, but also bound and gagged.
There's your detective.
Yep. He threw her next to me, and she hit her head really hard. She didn't sign us one. Her eyes went wide, and when she saw me and then suddenly rolled into the back of her head, it was Angie. As the hours passed, we were able to whisper to each other. I'm not sure how much time went by, but it felt like years. We were planning an escape when the explosions started. Just after the first blast, Bateman rushed down the stairs with a gun, and he needed a hostage to get to the hideout. As he untied my feet, Angie begged him to take her instead and swore she would get him out alive if he let me go. He agreed. As he led her away from me, Angie kept telling me to run, but the explosions continued and the smoke was too thick. The next thing I knew, I woke up in the hospital. I'm writing you in desperation. Davis Bateman killed my sister and father. He abducted me and now has Angie hostage somewhere. We need to find where he's hiding her. Please help us, Zoe Gardner.
Here, let me see the big map.
That big one?
Big one. Big one. That's the little one.
Well, they're the same.
I want the big one.
Well, we dropped the black guy.
Not the same. Not the black guy.
Sorry, black guy. This game's fun, but you can only play it once. Right? I mean, it's not going to change.
Okay, so the point is to find out.
Where the hideout is. Correct?
Yes.
3 miles.
However,
Find the killer and find the detective. You'll be provided with additional information about the case when you know where the killer is hiding from the police. Or the detective.
Why is this guy? Why have we not heard from this guy?
This guy.
the dad?
Is that him?
The
Yeah.
stepdad?
Stephen Q. Welch?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Wait! We haven't used this.
Oh yeah, baby. This actually goes into this one, I believe.
The hideout.
What is the objective here? To find the hideout?
Yep.
That's
I'm the
it.
detective.
Just find her.
Find out, please.
And this is all we have of this. There's 100% posted on consumer recycled paper. Nothing else. There's no evidence. Nothing in between the lines here. Definitely different handwriting. Booby trapped.
This only tells us that they haven't been found, but Roxanne Needle was disappeared.
Where'd she disappear from?
She was camping with several friends in the Davenport Preserve, just east of Ashcroft Lake, when she went missing. Search parties scoured the area for weeks, but came up empty-handed.
So do you think it's underground?
I can get hints.
Wolf apartment. Lake house. Davenport Preserve. What are we supposed to be guessing? There's no direction on what we're supposed to be doing here.
Wait a second. Where's your cards?
Right here? Bateman's residence. You get on his website? You get on his website, right? It's gonna tell you all his places that he goes. That he owns, anyway. I was just holding him looking up. You still need the map?
Yeah, we're still trying to figure shit out, motherfucker.
It's my,
Ah, dang it. Every map.
I don't have any more maps.
The other map. Not minor attracted person. Yeah.
Can I read this?
Yeah. It has nothing that I can
Nothing.
tell.
Nothing on there that tells you anything here either?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Lyman's Lakeside Properties. That was one of the things you read.
Nope. I read the O.J. Spruce Company.
Love nature, take the plunge. Purchase a lavish vacation home right here in Ashcroft Lake. Let our team of local experts assist you in pursuing our luxurious available properties. Everett Lyman. Who's Everett Lyman?
We got a card. Right? Huh? I remember that name. Everett. No.
Everett Lyman? Is that on there?
Wait, do we have... Two distinctive features, very thick forearms.
Wait. Okay, so if you go to Bateman's website
Uh-huh.
and you look up the vacancies as far as homes he hasn't sold yet,
Yes.
there's one in Fowler.
Fowler.
There's Bateman's home. There's Fowler. That looks to be about 3 miles.
Okay.
If you look at photos at that particular house, there is a shed out back.
Oh, hell.
There is a graded hole by the shed out back.
Coniferous.
That was one of the things.
That's the trees.
He was carnivorous. So.
Yeah, he was... nope. That was this guy.
Unlawful transport of coniferous trees.
Alright, Jason, we're all counting on you.
Okay, let's see. So that was using Bateman's card and the map.
Riveting.
Great podcast material. I'm sorry.
54 Carnivorous Way.
Carnivorous!
Oh, carnivorous.
What does fucking Joe Mamba here have to do with it?
Yes! Bateman escaped to the vacant home at 54 Carnivorous Lane. Now open envelope C for more information and a fresh lead on the case.
All right.
So now we're about to find fucking the detective.
Dead Angie.
She's not dead.
She might be.
She's alive.
She got 3 minutes.
Damn it. God, the envelope is the hardest thing about this game.
Except for my dick. Don't you give him all of it.
I'm going to give
There's,
you
there's things
this.
behind it. What is this?
Don't open it yet. Wait, we're going to read first.
Okay.
And you do the reveal. You looked at it anyway.
I did. It's upside down. Look, this is what I saw. You ready?
I saw it.
I didn't say shit.
Dear Detective, I'm not sure what to say, but Zoe Gardner and I are alive. Only alive today because of your
Zoe.
intelligence
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry.
and
Avery's
persistence.
dead.
I cannot thank you enough, and that evil predator Davis Bateman will spend the rest of his life behind bars thanks to you, and I've choked the life out of him myself. If
Ow.
I'd just gotten the chance, to be honest, I was a bit worried that Officer Paulson wouldn't be able to track me down. He's more brawn than brains, but he knew enough to get my notebook to a genius like you, and the rest of his history. Gotta love a guy who is willing to ask for help when he needs it. Most are afraid to. He sure asked for a lot of help from this Sergeant Anders, promoted him to detective, and he was my new partner. He's coming along, and I'm not sure it's great for his personal relationship, but we're still getting hitched next spring. I included a picture of us working on the case
Okay.
with Humberto. Humberto's right there, too!
Humberto!
Hey,
Hey,
Humberto!
get on the KKK suit.
I understand Zoe and her mother are getting along okay. I can't imagine what they're going through, but I hope time will help bring them peace and strength. Forever thanks, Detective Angie Cullen. P.S. Thought you might be interested to hear that we also caught the serial killer responsible for killing Roxanne Needle and several other women who went missing in Davenport and up in Washington. The Washington State Police matched DNA from one of their crime scenes with some DNA we had pulled off Lenny Nelson's hospital ID card, and he wound up confessing to several murders over the course of the last
Son
decade.
of a bitch.
Whew. So this is a sworn statement
So
by Davis
I
Bateman.
want to now. I want to know what fucking Joe Mamba
Joe
did.
But maybe it's in here.
That wasn't Lenny.
All right. Davenport
I know.
Police Department voluntary
These two
confession.
did something.
Davis Bateman. My name's Davis Bateman, and I killed Avery Gardner. I also killed Frank Gardner, kidnapped Zoe Gardner, and abducted Detective Cullen. I was never supposed to come this far. I had no intentions of killing anyone. The plan which Frank Gardner and I came up with together was supposedly to play out differently, but things got out of the hand quickly, and I wish I'd never gotten involved in this deal. I met Frank Gardner a week ago, and his ex-wife's home, Davenport 5 Lakeshore Drive. I came to the door because I was interested in buying the land it sat on. Frank said he'd sell it in a heartbeat, was no longer the owner. His ex-wife was, and she never would
There's no
sell.
punctuation.
Apparently, she says the fond memories it holds are priceless. It's hard for me to take no for an answer, and I jokingly asked him what the price would be if he had some not so fond memories too. That's when the conversation took a darker tone. I could make millions developing there, and Frank needed cash in a bad way. We met a couple more times and came up with a plan. No one should have gotten hurt. We, or rather I, would just spook the family a bit, make them feel that they were safe. Haven was anything but. Then they'd sell to me, and I'd pay Frank a very generous rate to demolish the house. The plan was to tie up the girls and scare them a little. I'm getting excited. We figured a few hours of fearing for their lives is all it would take. Put a stain on those priceless memories. That's all that was supposed to happen, and would have worked if Avery hadn't ruined everything. I had to kill her because she fought back. That girl wouldn't give up.
The meddling kids and
And
that damn dog.
strangling her was the only way I could stop her. I knew Frank would go straight to the cops if I killed his other daughter, too. So I took her back to my house as a bargaining chip. I met Frank at his apartment and made him a fair offer, kept his mouth shut or lose the other daughter. I didn't like his counteroffer, and our negotiations fell apart, leaving me no choice but to take him out, too. Bam. Just after I finished with him, who knocks on the door but some snoop detective. I hid in the closet, and she kicked the door open. I snuck in behind her while she was trying to revive Frank. I thought she might also be worth more alive than dead, so I brought her to my basement with the other girl. I had some time to prepare her before the SWAT team arrived. Fortunately, those preparations brought just enough time to escape to my nearby vacant home with the detective as a hostage. I was going to keep her alive in the shed for a few weeks until I was ready to make my run to the border, but that plan went out the window as soon as SWAT team stormed the house. I don't know how you tracked us to that vacant building, but I guess it doesn't matter. If only that blasted girl hadn't fought back, no one would have gotten hurt, and I would have gotten my lakefront property. It's a shame what happened. Those condos would have been beautiful.
Dirty bitch. We did it.
We solved the murder. We're missing something.
Now you can order more.
I'm gonna. These are fun.
That was crazy.
You gave me a headache.
You gave me a headache.
I didn't do anything. Well, we solved it. Mr. Bateman was the bad guy, and the other guy was the serial killer. We didn't even figure that out.
Yeah.
He just told us.
The guy that he said looked like a serial killer.
That's a serial
He said
killer.
that early. That guy's a serial killer. He
God
was.
damn it.
I knew it.
Well,
Jason knows a serial killer.
hey, Cherryville Police, if you ever need help
You know who to
figuring
call.
out a murderer, Waterhead Jason over here will give you the time of your life
We're like the
in more ways than
Oh,
one.
God.
Scooby Doo. Was it Mystery Machine? We need one of those now. I think
Mystery
that's our
Inc.
next purchase. We're buying a van. We're gonna smoke a little dope and then solve mysteries.
Only cops say dope.
He's undercover.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
So this was congratulations. You solved the case. Now buy more shit.
Yeah. That's exactly what it
Sounds
says.
about right.
All right, this one was number uno.
No, Uno's red.
That one. This was case C.
You gotta play with the boys.
No.
Well, guess who's leaving,
Is
motherfuckers?
that the end of the episode, everybody?
That's the end.
Hey, that was fun. Thanks for listening, and we love you.
It was Lenny.